Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to Inner Healer. I'm Shakri, and today we're going to be talking about cheating. Cheating in relationships. What classifies cheating? Are you just being with someone intimately and you're thinking that them being with someone else is cheating on you? Did you make a commitment with them? Because the commitment with them will classify it as cheating. If you're in a situationship and they're dealing with other people, then no harm, no foul, because you didn't set a boundary in the beginning. You didn't set a standard in the beginning. You didn't tell them that we have to be together in order for us to take it further. I'm looking for this in a relationship. You know, that conversation had taken place if you're thinking that cheating comes when you're in a situationship. No, it comes when you're in a commitment. And then we have to know that there's a difference between a ninja and a man. Now, a ninja is probably what a lot of people are seeing these days. They don't want to take care of you. They don't want to protect and provide. They don't want to take care of their children. They don't want to be in any kind of relationship because they want to be with her, and her. You know, things of the sort. A man is looking to court you. A man is looking to spend his days with you. A man is looking for that companion to have companionship, to have his world complete, to have just someone to be with. Not just someone to be with, but someone to be with, to spend life with, to share moments with, to share memories with, to build something with, to have a lasting legacy for for you to take on when you have those children. You know, a man is looking to build. A ninja, he's just looking to get that thing wet. That's all. And I mean, the same goes for a woman and whatever they're called, a bird, you know, things like that. A woman is looking to build, to take on your last name, to carry on your legacy, to bury your children. This is what you would classify as your fun girl. A fun girl. We kick it when we kick it. I see you when I see you. We go together when we get together, but when we not together, you stay over there, I stay over here. It's looking to have a nice time with you. So there's a difference between a woman and then having somebody that's just your fun girl. As a woman, if you keep on getting with the same kind of guy, it's time to start to do some self-reflection. Look at you. What is attracting you towards this kind of guy? Because you're ultimately with the same guy. He just looks different. He lives in a different spot. He smells different. His energy is slightly different. But ultimately, they're one and the same. What in you is attracting you to that kind of guy? Figure that out so that you can get away from them. Start to heal that part of you. Start to peel back those layers. Where did it start? Don't go there if it's too painful. Don't go to the beginning if it's too painful. But if you want to get to the root of why you're picking this same kind of guy, you have to go to the beginning. You have to see why you keep picking the same kind of guy. What is it in you? What energy in you is attracting you to that energy? What insecurity is it? Find it. Dig deep in it. Pull back the layers of it so that you can ultimately heal it. To me, cheating is the ultimate betrayal. Cheating leads to a lot of different things. Cheating leads to emotional ties. It leads to starting other families. It leads to causing insecurities within someone else because they're starting to wonder, am I enough? Why did you choose this person over me? As ladies, we want to know, what did I do wrong? How can I fix this? What do you see in her that you don't see in me? We start to compare ourselves to them. We want to start to look like them, start to do weird things. Like we're trying to stalk their social medias to see what is it about them that is attracting you towards them. Real insecure stuff. They already know. They already see it. They smelled it. They can smell it. It's oozing off of us. Insecurities. And they know how to play on them. And they know how to use us women against each other. And we fall right into the trap. No one that loves you is going to disrespect you like that. No one that loves themselves is going to disrespect themselves like that. You're opening yourself up to a world of different energies when you allow different men to enter you that have been with multiple women. So many different energies are attached to you now. And you're trying to figure out, how do I get these energies off of me? How do I get this off of me? You're thinking that it's demons on you. All because of a lack of self-respect on your part, a lack of self-respect on his part, a lack of self-respect on their part, on everybody involved part. Because everybody is lacking self-respect. To even be giving it up to someone so easily. To open ourselves up to someone that is of that energy. Someone who lacks self-control. Cheaters lack self-control. You can't control yourself enough until you get home or till you get around your significant other. You need it that bad. You need conversation that bad. You need intimacy that bad. What is the root cause of you doing it? How can you love someone and still embarrass them? It's embarrassing to find out that you've been cheated on. That means that foundation was penetrated. It was on sturdy ground. Somebody let that person in. They ain't just come in by themselves. I think of when Big Sean said in that song with Jhené Aiko, he said something along the lines of, cheating on you was like cheating on myself. I felt that on a whole different level. If you know about the soul, then you felt it on a whole different level. That's different. That's real different. I want for you what I want for myself. So cheating on you is cheating on myself. You have people saying, I don't want to see you hurt, but they're the ones that's hurting you. What type of psychological mind games are that? Are they playing? After a certain age, it really matters how long you've been in a relationship, especially if you want to do business with people. Business people look at stuff like that. Are you in a relationship? How long have you been in a relationship? Do you have stability? Because they want to know. If things get rocky, what are you going to do? Are you going to fold? Do you know how to maintain anything? If you can't maintain a relationship, then how can you really maintain business, partnerships? It's like how you do one thing is how you do most all things. Some people feel if you can't hold a relationship, you can't hold equity into anything. You put equity into a relationship. You put time. You're investing time. The most valuable asset that you have is time. You're investing that into a relationship with another person. Some people look at that when they want to do business with you, especially if you up in age. If you 40 plus and you can't hold down a relationship, if you never maintain the relationship, some people aren't even going to do business with you. They'll look at you as a liability. So ultimately, cheating can start to mess up your money, because then we can take it a step further. They see you with this one, that one, that one. You have no stability. You're not on sturdy ground. You're here, there, everywhere. You're too many places. You're not going to be able to focus on this business venture. And then let's not even talk about the people ancestors. Like, some people's ancestors don't play about them. Like, you think you're just going to get away scot-free with cheating on somebody? It's people working in the spiritual realm too. They not going to let that fly. You don't play with greatness is what they talking about. They're like, oh no, they don't play with greatness. You got to pay. You wondering why this happening and that happening. Everything in that spiritual realm, they working hard for that person. You mess with the wrong one. And not to mention, a lot of people cheat with people that don't have anything to lose. Someone that has nothing to lose will cause you to lose everything. As we lay, we forgot about tomorrow. You better be careful. And also, when I think of cheating, I think of it as being a very selfish thing. It's so selfish because in that moment, you're only thinking about yourself and what you want. You're not thinking about how this decision is going to affect not just you. it's going to affect someone else. Someone that you say that you love. But love isn't disrespectful. Love wouldn't put anyone in harm's way. And we're going to go back to that spiritual thing. You're attaching your soul with someone else's soul. So now it's all these different soul swapping going on. It's a lot of people out here that'll tell you, dealing with a man with money, you're going to have to deal with what comes with him. You're going to have to deal with the cheating. You're going to have to deal with the multiple women. Why? What makes him different than JR from around the way? He still got dusty energy. He still has a lack of self-control. He still has a lack of self-respect. He still doesn't respect you. Having money doesn't give you a right to be a menace. It doesn't give you a right to be disrespectful. The vagina is very sensitive. You have to take care of it. You have to be gentle with it. Nurture it. Don't allow too many energies inside of it. Don't let people just release in you. Don't let anyone knock that pH balance off. It's your job to take care of your kitty. These men be knowing who they can cheat on. They spotted you from a mile away. They saw those abandonment issues. A lot of times they see it because they see it in themselves. They recognize it in themselves. A lot of us grew up in homes that didn't have daddies in them. That's abandonment issues that a lot of us have. So we can spot it on each other. The acting out. The wanting attention. The settling for less than. The wanting to belong somewhere. So work on those abandonment issues so that you can be okay by yourself. So that the first sign of someone cheating on you, you can just tell them to beat it. People oftentimes say, don't get with a man who has baby mothers, who has children that are like 5 and under, because he's probably still sleeping with the baby mother. Sometimes that's true. A lot of times it's possibly true. Unless she moved on, unless she's done. Or unless he's done. Unless somebody says, you know what, man, this is, I don't want this no more. It's over. And they're really over. But how do you know that they're really over? There's no interest there. They oftentimes tell you that he'll piggyback. He'll keep on going back to the baby mother. He'll keep on sleeping with the baby mother. The baby mother is the one that he'll always go back to. They say misery loves company. Hurt people hurt people. Back to that childhood trauma. He spotted you. He seen the brokenness. He recognized it. It was familiar to him. And the saddest part about it is, even though he sees it, still going to do it. Or she's still going to do it. Because men aren't the only ones that cheat. Women cheat too. Women actually cheat better than men. Again, I go back to, how can you cheat on someone that you say that you love? What is love to you? It's a very, very immature thing to do also. To string people along. I seen some post somewhere, I can't remember where I saw it, but it's this thing where some guys are literally talking about sitting women down for the summer. They're literally looking for you. They can spot you because they spot those insecurities. They done spotted those abandonment issues, those traumas that you have, because they're familiar to him. He feels them too. But now he's about to do to you what his daddy did to his mom. Impregnate you just to leave you. It's really weird. I was reading the comments and they were like, some of these girls just look like they will be perfect single mothers. What type of weirdo narcissistic stuff is that? And I don't even like that word narcissist. Too many people are just throwing that around nowadays. Everybody's a narcissist. You're a narcissist. You're a narcissist. You're a narcissist. Everybody's a narcissist nowadays. We all have narcissistic tendencies. Every last one of us. Especially if you're a part of hustle culture. If you're trying to get it by any means. If you're trying to get to the top. The person you love is an extension of you. So back to earlier. Cheating on them is like cheating on yourself. Especially when it's a real spiritual bond. Y'all know when each other's hurting. Y'all know when each other's in pain. Like right now, I slam, this is so random, so I guess goes with the video. I slammed my thumb in the washer. The washer door, like it was slamming down, and I tried to catch it before it started to fall down because I pushed it before it was supposed to close. I wasn't done putting clothes in there, but it slammed down on my thumb. My husband felt that. He literally felt that. He called me. We were on the phone. He called me on the phone. He was like, and we were talking, and he was like, "Oh, I feel it in my body. I can feel it." He was like, "I don't know if it's the vibration from your voice, but I can feel the pain that you're feeling." That's those souls that are intertwined with each other, that are so connected with each other. You don't hurt nobody like that. You don't do nobody like that when you feel that kind of connection to them. That's a hurt on a whole different level that you don't want them to experience. Because when they're experiencing it, you're going to be experiencing it. So that couple minutes of pleasure can turn into a whirlwind of hurt to you and your significant other. You have to be careful. You have to be grounded. You have to be protected. The line of work that my husband is in, he's always around women, beautiful women. That doesn't matter to me. That doesn't mean anything to me. He can look. That's a bond like no other. That's a bond that no one can break but us. You have to get to a place where you're comfortable enough within yourself to love someone on that level, to trust someone on that level, to be at peace when you're around someone like that. It takes a lot, but it's well worth it. Digging deep within self, learning self, working on your traumas, working on your triggers. A person has to be grounded enough to not want to step out on you. It doesn't matter how much sex you give them. It doesn't matter how much attention you give them. It starts with them, how they feel about themselves. You can give them mind-blowing sex. Some people still cheat. You can be the most beautiful girl on the lineup. He's still going to cheat. That's somebody that's not secure within themselves. That's someone who lacks self-control. That's someone who's not ready to be committed. That's someone who needs to sit by themselves, sit down by themselves and learn some self-control. Now, that video was a video on cheating. If you like what you heard in this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Peace.